everyone, welcome back to my channel, and for today's 3 looks 1 palette, I am bringing you the Dominique Cosmetics Rustic Glam palette. Oh my gosh, I have been waiting so long to play with this palette, you guys. The size, I can't even describe to you the size of this palette right here. It's very big, to say the least. But before we get started, I just want to remind you guys to please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you find yourself enjoying my content. And as always, I will be giving away a Sephora gift card to one of my lucky subscribers so that you can go ahead and purchase this palette or anything that you wish. Check the description box for all the details and how to enter. Please do me a big favor and stay till the very end of the video. Yeah, let's get started. I'm so excited. And this is what the palette looks like. I think this is my favorite packaging on a palette so far. It's so simple. It definitely gives me kind of like a Greek vibe, but it does say Rustic Glam right here in like a rose gold foil on it. I've been wanting to get my hands since like last year on the Berries and Cream palette. Didn't get around to doing that. Maybe for fall I can bring you guys that palette if you want. Only by request, so give this video a thumbs up or comment down below if you want to see that. I can't wait to display it in the back right over there. But let's open her up. I'm just so mesmerized of this color story. Where do I get started? I'm like so ready to dive in. I almost forgot to give you product detail. It's a day to night 12 pan eyeshadow palette to help you create a variety of looks from neutral, smoked out to fierce and glam. Rustic Glam eyeshadow palette features an array of eye-catching colors. So there's mattes, shimmers, and metallic finishes in here. And it also retails for $44. And it has a 4-star review. Let's get started with look number 1. So this baby blue color right here has some blue reflex in it. So I don't know how that would blend out in my crease, but we're just gonna go for it. I'm gonna go straight in with a Dreamcatcher. Whoa, lots of kickback, but very pigmented. And I'm gonna start in my crease. I'm gonna go high up and just start placing this in my crease. Initial thoughts, it's very sheer, but I also didn't want to dip it in too much because I want to get to know the formula first. And I'm gonna bring it down into my eyelid instead of blending any more upwards. And now I'm gonna go in big circular motions upwards and then going back and forth and going downwards. That way we get to blend out this eyeshadow really well. And I am kind of flicking it a little bit, but I kind of want like a more rounder look to this. So far so good. It's not a creamy formula. It's definitely more on the drier side, but it's not giving me any issues. And I am gonna bring it up into my eyebrow now that I have very little left. Now I'm gonna work on my other eye and I'll be right back. Now I'm gonna go in with Evil Eye, which is this beautiful cobalt blue. It's very bright, very in charge. I mean, look at that. Jeez, I'm scared. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What am I supposed to do with this? This is so vibrant and so pigmented. Oh my gosh. I can't even. Oh my gosh, I am speechless. Oh my gosh, this is the most beautiful eyeshadow I think I have ever put on my eyelid. I'm not even kidding. Okay, so I'm going in with a smaller blender. And I'm gonna go right along the edge of this line right here. Actually, I'm gonna go back and forth between the small one, and then I'm gonna diffuse it a little bit. I'm gonna move this up. I mean, I went back in with my flat shader brush into Evil Eye and I just intensified that blue. I went in with my big blending brush and I started diffusing my entire lid all the way up to my brow. I did go ahead and go in with Evil Eye and I started pressing this color even more because I had lost a little bit of that color in there. And then I went in with my small detail brush and just cleaned it up. This Evil Eye color, first of all, I don't like that name, but this blue is just out of this world. I mean, you guys see it. I don't even want to do anything with my bottom lash line because I feel like it's a complete moment on its own. Now I'm gonna dip into Free Spirit right here. Oh my gosh, the pigmentation. She has no idea who I am, but just know, Kristen, if you ever watch this, you did that. I just blended right in, zero effort. Oh, inner corner. I can't forget about the inner corner. Let's do, oh no, am I gonna have to deduct points? I think this Bohemian shade might be a little bit too dark. You know what, we're just gonna do it. So I wasn't gonna do this, but inspired by the palette itself, since it has this beautiful blue with this rustic shade right here, I think Bohemian in the inner corner would be gorgeous. So with a pencil brush, I'm gonna be very precise. I might have to wet this. I don't know what it is about a pencil brush in my inner corner that my eyes just hate so much. That's it. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. So I did get my hands on two of her lip glosses. I believe these are lip glosses. So I went in with Dirty Peach by Kylie Cosmetics. Now I'm going in with Peach Tea Lemonade. And this is look number 1. I am so happy with it. I definitely think I should have left my inner corner alone or gone with a lighter, brighter shade. It's giving me Rustic Glam vibes for sure. But look number 1 was a complete success. I'm obsessed and I've only tested out 4 of the eyeshadows. Now let's move on to look number 2. Second look is done. Now let's move on to the third and final look. Look number 3 is my absolute favorite. I love that this palette is versatile enough to be spring, summer, and fall appropriate. Let me talk about look number 3 really quickly, especially Bohemian over here, which is all over my eyelid. These 3 eyeshadows are very comparable to Natasha Denona eyeshadows. This is an amazing palette. Look number 2 was very questionable. As you guys saw, it was like a very simple look. That's all I wanted to do that day. That eyeshadow look took me about an hour to make. I just kept on adding this shade called Wildflower over here, and it just did not want to layer whatsoever. Granted, it's probably a very beautiful transition shade, but if I see a palette like this, I want to be able to put whatever color I please all over my eyelid and be good to go. Fringe over here is very close to my skin color, therefore it barely showed up. I couldn't even tell it was there. Did it help me with blending? Absolutely. It just, I couldn't see it. The lack of a good highlight shade. You guys, I feel like the past few palettes are lacking in that area. Maybe for some people it's just not a big deal because if you buy a certain palette, you probably already have your basics. I just can't stress this enough. For me, what makes a palette worthwhile and worth the investment, worth the money, is being able to create an entire look with one eyeshadow palette. And if I can't do that and I have to pull in different things to complete a look, it kind of irritates me a little bit. I did try 8 of the 12 eyeshadows and I am thoroughly impressed. You guys, keep on the lookout for another fall inspired makeup look with this palette because I just really want to play with this palette some more. I still think that she has some very unique shades in this eyeshadow palette. Some really bomb, pigmented, colorful eyeshadows in here. This is my first eyeshadow palette by Dominique Cosmetics. If you were looking into getting it, I definitely think you should. Thank you guys so much for joining me in today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.